The island of Sodor is always a busy place with roads, railroads, and air vehicles. There are plenty of passengers and lots of freight. Presently, due to some issues going on in the world, the workload for Sodor was heavier than usual, heavier than it had ever been. So Sir Topham Hatt, the controller of the railway, decided that it would be best to bring in a new engine. And so he did. The engine was very long. He had 10 drive wheels. This is Murdoch. He's going to be pulling freight on the main line. Welcome, Murdoch. You're the biggest engine I've ever seen. You're a chatty lot. Soon Murdoch was coupled to a long line of heavy freight cars. His boiler strained, his wheels started to turn, and the mighty engine chuffed away. Murdoch longed for some peace and quiet, but everywhere he went, it was noisy and crowded. At the end of the day, Murdoch was looking forward to a good night's rest, but Arthur and Harvey were full of questions. What's the longest train you've ever pulled? Have you ever worked in Scotland? Have you ever crashed? Please, I want some peace and quiet, and I don't want to share a shed with chatterboxes. No need to be rude. We were only trying to be friendly. Next morning, Murdoch collected some empty freight cars from the docks. Instead of a busy main line, he was puffing along the beautiful, calm countryside. That was until his driver applied the brakes. There was a bull on the tracks. The driver and farmer were unsure of what to do. They had never dealt with a bull. I guess I'll go phone for help. Murdoch was very cross. The noisy bull was spoiling his peace and quiet. Sir Topham Hatt was enjoying lunch when he got the call. A bull? I'll send you with your farmer immediately. The bull was becoming noisier and noisier. Please stop, I'd rather be back with the chatterbox engines. Just then, Toby chuffed in with the farmer aboard. Thank goodness someone came to help. I was certainly glad to see you. Before long, the bull was safely off the track, and Murdoch was on his way again. That evening, Murdoch parked between Arthur and Harvey, but he spoke first. I'm sorry that I was cross. I'm very pleased to share a shed with you. And we're very pleased to have your company. Indeed we are. Murdoch smiled, and soon the three went off to sleep. Next morning, Murdoch woke up. He had to take some goods to Vickerstown. Unfortunately for him, the docks were always bustling and always noisy. He had to wait for his train to be loaded and shunted together. Henry reversed next to him. Oh, hello. I don't think we've met. No, we haven't. I'm Henry. I'm Murdoch. Nice to meet you, Henry. Nice to meet you too, Murdoch. What are you doing here? I'm supposed to be collecting a goods train, but everyone's too busy goofing off. Yeah, they're usually like that. I long for some peace and quiet. Well, I do know a place not too far from here where it's very peaceful. Please show me. Alright, seeing as it's gonna take these guys all day, let's go. So Henry led Murdoch away from the bustling yard. Soon they both arrived at a forest. It was not too far from the docks, but not close enough that the noise was very loud. Murdoch hated loud noise, but distant loud noise was okay to him. Here's the forest, or as everyone calls it, my forest. Wow, it's so nice here. Murdoch felt very relaxed as he looked around at the trees and animals. Isn't it nice here? Indeed it is. No one else on Sodor likes the forest as much as I do. I like the forest. Thank you for showing me this place. Murdoch's driver interrupted. Come on, Murdoch. It's time to go. I guess I should get on with my job, too. What do you have to do? I have to take this train of logs to the docks. I always hate doing stuff like that. Well, then why don't we switch jobs, then? Well, what do you mean switch jobs? I mean, you take my freight train, and I'll take your logs. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll go and ask the dock manager and make sure it's okay. Henry puffed away. And so it was arranged. Murdoch went off to find the turntable. He soon came back and coupled to his freight train and puffed away. Only 4 log cars is kind of small, but I'll take it. It's better than nothing. He arrived at the docks with all of his freight cars in tow. He puffed onto one of the sidings and waited for Arthur and Harvey to shunt his cars away. Once they did, he puffed away once more. The dock manager walked up. Hello, Murdoch, you have no more jobs. Go and rest. Murdoch chuffed off to the forest. When Murdoch arrived, he went over to the switch, to a siding that had been blocked by the log cars earlier. It was old and rusty as he chuffed down it, but Murdoch never expected to see what was around the bend in front of him.